What's going on, guys? It's your boy Julius back at it with another exclusive video. Today I'm gonna be working on Project F150. I got some bed liner plans for the truck. I've got Raptor Liner on its way, so we're gonna be spraying the bed with Raptor Liner. Unfortunately, I found a little bit of rust under this plastic, so I am going to be getting ready. It's not till later this week. What I'm gonna be doing today is really just removing the plastic. So I'll show you how to remove the plastic liner from the back of an F-150. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and remove some of these bolts, make sure there's no problems. That way, when it's time to take it to the shop and Raptor line it, everything's nice and easy. So like I said, today we're just removing the plastic and doing some prep work. So let's go. So let me show you guys what I mean here. Here is the back of the truck. And you can see I've got some rust right here. Let's get a little closer. Whoa, my bad. Yeah, I got some rust right here. So with it being Florida and it raining so much, this is actually even worse. It's actually loose. I want to go ahead and take care of that as soon as I can. So the minute I spotted that, I knew I just got to go ahead and take care of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and be removing these bolts here. I've got to remove the mounts. I want to say they're about T25 Torx screws, if you see what I mean. They're the star head, the Torx. So T25s, and then the actual bed screws, I'm gonna remove those too. Those are gonna be T50s, I believe, but that's under the plastic. So let me go ahead and remove these mounts and this tail plastic, and yeah, I'll be back with you guys in a sec. So once you remove the screws for the mounts, the 4 tie-down mounts, and the ones on the tailgate, the plastic comes out pretty easily. You just gotta pry it open the plastic on the rails. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that plastic up there when I do the bed liner. I also want to remove these screws for the bed, because I do need to remove the bed for future projects. I do need to take it back or slide it back a little bit so I can just get some work done. So as you can see, it's starting to rain, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits for the day, and I will work on these screws another day or another time. They seem like they're kind of seized right now, so that's kind of worrying me. I did read a lot of things that said they're kind of tough to get out, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna get out of this rain, and I'll be back with you guys whenever this stops. Welcome to Florida. Okay, so it stopped raining. I'm back out here. I have these T50 Torx heads here. These two in the front are rusted out, so I'm kind of worried about those two. I've got the other 4 in the back. Those are not too bad. And while it was raining, I went ahead and did research. In order to put a cap here, you have to remove this arm, which I don't really use the arm really. When I pull the step out, like so, I just use the step. I really never raised this arm. But with that being said, the cap that goes on top of here is, I want to say, from what I saw, $250 to $300 for the right cap. So I'm not going to be doing that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bed line everything around it, and then once the bed liner is done, I'm gonna go ahead and just put the plastic back on top of this. If I ever do decide to put a piece on top, or maybe another F-150 who, you know, find a tailgate that has the panel already, I can put the new panel on. I'll just throw the Raptor liner on top of that later. But for now, I'm gonna just Raptor line what's here and put the plastic back down. So let me go ahead and get the tool that's needed to get this done. And yeah, I was trying to do it, as you see the truck is lifted, I was trying to do it with the impact, but my impact is not strong enough. So I'm gonna make it happen just with some hand tools, hopefully. So let's get to it. Okay, so there's 6. You got 1, 2, then you got another 2, and then your last 2 all the way up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the easy ones first. Like I said, it's a T50. Got 1 loose. I got 2 loose. spinning. As long as they spin, I'm happy. Because if they're spinning, I can take them off later. I do still need to use the truck for the next couple days. I just don't want to get there and find out that they are seized. So that's why I'm just trying to tighten them or trying to loosen them, make sure they're spinning. This was the main one I was worried about here. Oh, a little plastic piece. Because it had a little rust on it. So I'm gonna work on these two rusty ones. And the four in the back are loose. As long as I can get this one out, I'm happy. So. Go. All right, that one's spinning. That's the one I was worried about. So on to the last one. There we go. Cool. So they're all spinning. So that's as much prep work as I plan on doing today. Let's go ahead and take a look at this bed. So this is what the bed looks like. This is the rusty part that I was worried about. Hopefully they can take care of this. It looks pretty bad right now, actually. So hopefully they sand it down and take care of that. I'm gonna go ahead and get some new screws put in. This was the one I was worried about. They are very tough to take out. I was using hand tools. My impact drill, my cordless impact drill that I had wasn't strong enough, so it was very tough to get out. But they all spin, which I'm happy about. I do have some more rust down here that I need to get that taken care of. And then here's a close look at that dent once again. And then here is the panel that I'm missing. When you have the tailgate step handle, you're missing this panel. You can undo this one here with these 6 screws, and then you buy the panel, but at $300 a panel, that's what I'm waiting on. So there it is, guys. 2011 F150. That's how you remove the plastic from the bed. And if you want to remove even more plastic from the bed, like let's say you want to remove the caps and stuff like that, they pop off pretty easily. There's just a couple of tabs. I'm gonna leave those on for now. And once I do the sanding and all that stuff, I'll pop them off later on. So for the next few days, the truck's gonna be sitting like this. I don't wanna start sanding and it rains again and now the exposed metal starts to rust, because it rusts pretty quickly. So I'm gonna leave it like this until probably the day before I go to the paint shop to do the Raptor liner. So the day before, I'll hit the bed with some sandpaper and try to throw it in the garage. I don't know if my garage is even big enough, so we'll see. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Next video, we will be Raptor lining the bed of Project F150. I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited. Stay tuned. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.